Okay. We are just waiting. Okay. That's all we can do for now. Oh, she has turned on the vehicle at 4:04 p.m. She has turned on the vehicle, so at least we have at least she wasn't waiting that long. So that's good. All right, we can get this out the way. Let's get the knob out the way right quick. At least there wasn't much of a delay. She is warming up the vehicle. It must be an older style Mercedes-Benz. I guess she's having car problems. She is waiting right there. You can see she might be having car problems. Everyone else is leaving quickly except for her. See that? So she might be having car problems once again. We are waiting. Time is ticking. She's not in a hurry to go home. It's 4:05 p.m. Friday, January 9th, 2026. She's not in a hurry to go home, guys. So I don't know what the delay is. Is she having car problems? Could be. Could be, guys. We are standing by. Still waiting. Still waiting, guys. Okay. Let's continue waiting. 4:05 p.m. and counting. 4:05 p.m. and counting. The mob is still warming up her vehicle. Everyone else is leaving. You can clearly see she has a delay. She has a delay. I'm not sure what the problem is. But that is a Mercedes-Benz. It shouldn't give her no problem. That's a high-grade vehicle to be having car problems. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the delay is, guys. So we're going to try to figure things out. Everyone else is leaving. But she looks like she does not want to go home for some reason. Okay, let's see what time is it now. 4:06 p.m. and counting. So obviously she's not in a hurry to go home, guys. She's not in a hurry. We are waiting patiently. Okay. Waiting. Let's see if we can get an idea what the delay is. Okay. Let's see if we can get an idea. See, everyone else is leaving. You can clearly see everyone else is leaving except for the mob. The mob is not in a hurry to go home. Okay. She is parked right there. That's her vehicle right there. See that? That's her black Mercedes-Benz. Oh! We have the female returning back, hiding from camera view. That could be the reason for... And the mob is leaving at the same time frame as the female arriving away from camera view. See that? See how they are working together? See that? That's the female with the red vehicle. And now... See that? Now the mob is moving out. See that? So they're both working together. She's running. She's running. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's see. And there she is, moving quickly. Okay, and there. See? Now she's gone. See that? So everything was quick on command signal. Everything was quick on command signal. And that's what we got. See how that works? And we were able to capture the female making a reload. This is a reload, and that's the reason for the discretion. And you guys witnessed the reason for the mob, Board of Education District 99, female employee waiting for the command signal to drive off the parking lot. Once the female employee at 5130 arrived. See that? All this is being orchestrated right from next door, 5135 second floor hideout, including the electronic harassment. See that? So that's how they are able to strategize everything. Instructions given on command signal. Military grade technology is very aware of my location and activities. Instructions given on command signal. This is how they're carrying on this murder plot electronically. 2003 year and present 2026, January 9th, Friday, and this is 4:09 p.m. Okay, so that's what we got, and we also that's the reason for this individual at 5132 in charge of 5132 instructed to park here, and as you can see, they have placed back the coat hanging from the tree. So obviously, when I wasn't looking, they placed the coat back on, and this is a sign that we are marked. That's right, they are marking our territory, and this is the reason for Town of Cicero officials provoke confrontation, and 2 days straight, parked right here and across the street. And in both cases, they had no reason for being here. Okay, so other than that, state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, no witnesses. All right, let's give you guys a quick education. If you guys don't want to be a victim of state insurance policy fraud, it's very simple, guys. Watch this. If you do not want to be a victim of state insurance policy fraud, this is what you do, guys. You have to remove the items covering the window, because this will be used for documentation purposes of mental health issue illness. And it will be used to manipulate your family to respond by calling 911. And once they call 911, the police officers involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid will be in the area. They're waiting. Remember, they're assigned to this location and placed in high-ranking departments for this reason. And that's the reason for Town of Cicero employees, and you can hear the community gang stalking in the background. See that? So all this and the brain attacks and the high frequencies attacks the victim's psyche, emotional disturbance, state of mind, to create a panic. That's the reason this electronic harassment is left on the victim to get some type of response. For instance, if I'm sleeping, the high frequencies is used to wake me up. And sometimes I just go back to sleep, or I wake up and find out what's going on. But surprise advantage, once I approach the window, and once again we have a provoked confrontation, the person in charge of 5132 with the coat hanging from the baby tray. Okay, and that's what we're looking at right there. And let's carry on with the kitchen. Okay, now the kitchen, same scenario. If you do not want to be a victim, you can continually hear the exhaust from vehicles involved in criminal activity of state insurance policy fraud. That is community gang stalking. See that? It's continuous. It's continuous. But once again, it's meant as a distraction and to manipulate the victims to panic. This is you can clearly see, you can clearly hear, and this is all you have to do. If you do not want to be a victim of state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid, It's very simple. You uncover the windows, guys. Now the police officers cannot document you. See how that works? Now they cannot document you. And obviously, where the bright light harassment is being used is right there. See that? Intentions are very clear. And this window right here. See that? Community gang stalking continues. Community gang stalking continues. All right, we have removed the items from the window. And now we can carry on and wait for the second shift. This is the second shift that will be activated as far as reload. This female has no job, no school, and she's been instructed to hide from camera view. See that? See the discretion? There's plenty of parking on that side. Plenty of parking. See that? But she's been instructed to hide from camera view because we had her on video placing the goods behind her trunk and passenger side door, seat. And her husband was hiding in the same spot right behind her, behind the tree. See that? And they're working alongside the MOB, Board of Education, District 99, female employee with the black Mercedes-Benz. I thought she had car problems. No. They were working together, and once she arrived, instructions were given, and obviously she was being used as a catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. All that mumbo gumbo jumbo for nothing. For nothing. Wasting my precious time. All right. All right, let's move on, guys. We're having fun here. 4:15 p.m. Friday, January 9th, 2026. If you guys want to make a difference, guys, yeah, I love playing the victim, guys. That's why I don't take this so seriously, but it is serious when they leave electronic harassment on you for a long-term, it will have side effects on your brain and body. Secondary health issues are radiation levels, brain aneurysm, bleeding of the brain tumors, bone cancer, brain damage, silent, incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft Medicaid takes place. See that? So there we go. That was quick. There we go. I run for the money. Didn't I tell you? I run for the money. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of the white envelopes involving children. Hawthorne track race horses, senior citizens, migrants, and that vehicle is involved in criminal activity. Community gang stock. All right. So, obviously, she was instructed that I was in the kitchen, uncovering the windows, and off she goes. She drives like a race car driver, making periodic deliveries. So please do your part, guys, and contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Posted date January 8th, 2025, last year, regarding 5132. Double lot to flat break. And please contact Child Protective Services. 5130 and 5132. There's children involved here, guys. And at times, she will be utilizing the children to avoid any suspicious activity. Open for business. You guys just saw, once I uncovered everything, and obviously she was instructed to come out on command signal. This is not by accident, not by coincidence. She was informed, I am taking down the window coverings of the cardboard. And this individual at 5132 is serving customers at an indoor recreational facility, such as golf course. He's using a black vehicle. And he just left this vehicle here. And obviously the coat is still hanging. And this is a sign working alongside Tennessee officials on a harassment case against me. Who is harassing whom? All right, we're focused. 5130 continues to have no address identification for this purpose. to avoid self-incrimination of the mailbox exchange, and open for business. Open for business, guys. 2 days straight of Town Cicero official clearly marked vehicles parked right here in front and across the street. No business. They weren't visiting anybody. Clearly, that was an act of defiance, provocation, catfish, Bates focused follow attention span, working alongside police officers waiting just for me. That's right. That's the reason for the bright light harassment for documentation purposes. We're waiting. Moving on. Getting ready for our second shift, guys. 4:19 p.m. Friday, January 9th, 2026. A run for the money. You guys saw that firsthand. Moving on.